Hey everyone, and welcome to my second video on the Headrush Pedalboard on bass. So in the last video that I did on the Headrush, I used the Headrush exclusively as both amp and as pedalboard. But for this video I'm using the Darkglass M900 amp together with the Headrush, and the Headrush serves more as a conventional pedalboard and a DI box actually. So I'm gonna walk you through how I've set everything up for this video and for the song that you just heard. First up, I want to show you how I set up the routing of the signal for this preset. So we're gonna go into the global settings now. So as you can see, we got an alternate output going from the XLR output, and that's a completely clean signal. It's basically just my bass straight into the DAW, or straight to the DI basically. And the other output, the amp line output, goes into the Darkglass M900. And what this allows me to do is that I've got a completely clean signal sent to the DAW, and I got a affected signal also sent to the DAW. And this is great in my humble opinion, both when playing live and when recording. And this is something that I think many bass players could benefit from, especially if you like to play with effects such as distortion and chorus and whatnot. So anyways, I'm gonna show you now how I've set up the signal path for the affected signal. So we're starting off with the Dynamic 3 compressor. I've got it set for a really quick attack and a really slow release and a 4:1 ratio. Then the signal goes into the whammy, which I'm gonna show you in a second. And then after the whammy, the signal is split into two. So we've got an effect trail on the lower half and a distortion trail on the upper half. Then they all mix together and we got a noise gate and we got the delay plays last but not least. So I've set up a couple of scenes with the Headrush. First up, we've got scene 1, which has all of the effects bypassed. The only things that remain are the noise gate and the compressor. They are always on in every preset. Then we got scene 2, which is the distorted preset. And that was the preset that I used in the song that you just heard. The distorted preset features the green ERC OD and the graphic EQ, which takes out some of the lows and boosts some of the highs and the high mids. If you've seen the last video that I did on the Headrush, you will see that I'm running a bit more on the distorted side in this preset, and that's because I've got the clean signal running from the alternate output of the Headrush into the DAW. Yeah, and then we got the noise gate, and then from the Headrush I'm running into the Darkglass M900 amp and then into Logic, and I'm using a cab sim provided by Rosen digital audio. So next up we got scene number 3, which features the whammy. I'm gonna demonstrate how it sounds. That was without the whammy. Here's with the whammy, fully engaged. So as you can see, the signal is split into two, and we've got a bass EQ engaged on one of the signals, which boosts the low frequencies, and then we got the 8-bit crusher. So the 8-bit crusher gives me that synth type sound. Which is really cool. So on the lower half of the Headrush, I've placed the chorus, the flanger, and the delay. So I can engage and disengage them however I want. The delay is synced to the tempo of the song, which is really easy to do. You just go into the hardware sign and you click the tempo there. So that was really nice and convenient. So this So I've placed all of the effects on the lower half of the Headrush, and I'm gonna show you how they sound now. So starting off with the chorus. flanger. So it's a really subtle flanger, but I find it really helps the chorus pop. And last but not least, we got the delay. Okay, so there you have it. As I said, I've got two signals running here. So I got the signal from the Headrush that's going into the M900. It sounds like this. And then I got the completely clean signal that sounds like this. And combined. And with some distortion. Okay, so the reason why I've set up the preset like this is that when you distort a bass tone, or even when you're affected with chorus and things like that, you generally lose the low end that you need to support the band. So by routing a separate clean signal to the DAW or to the PA, if you're playing live, you can use as many effects as you like on the bass, and you won't lose that nice fundamental that you need to support the band. So altogether, I'm really impressed with the routing options of the Headrush and the way that it works together with a separate amp. Okay, I hope that this video has been informative to you. If you have any further questions, feel free to leave them down below in the comment section. Make sure to subscribe to this YouTube channel and click on that little bell button so that you get a nice notification every time I post a video. So thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Take care. Bye!